Konnichiwa minasan, I'm Shana and I'm ITA Alumni who has been living in Japan now for 2 years. I just started my 3rd year here and I recently just moved into a brand new apartment. So speaking of apartments in Japan, I'm sure you've heard a lot of different things. Some of them are probably true and some of them are probably false. This is my 2nd apartment living here and I will say that yeah, apartments in Japan are small. There's not as much space here, but if you're living by yourself, you really only need a small apartment. There's no need for some giant apartment for one person if you're going to be traveling and experiencing the world and delving into a brand new culture. So today I actually wanted to share with you both of my apartments. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first apartment that I lived in Hikone, Shiga, Japan. Let's go. Outside you can see there's some mountains, you've got some cherry blossoms blooming. Over here is a government building that always has security, so that's nice. If you look down over this way, the train tracks are over there. And then when we come inside, so this is where you take off your shoes if you had shoes on. This is supposed to be a shoe closet, but I use it as a pantry. And then we have our washer, we have all of our cleaning, like detergent, bug spray, and just storage place more than anything. You come inside, this is the kitchen. There's not a lot of room for like prepping food, so you just gotta make it work. Stovetop, coffee stuff, wine, of course. I keep my spices and whatnot in here. This is all cleaning supplies underneath there. And then over here is the bathroom, which everything's kind of wet because I just took a shower. But you can see this is the toilet. This is actually where you wash your hands, so I keep my soap and stuff up here along with extra towels. And then in here is the shower and bathtub. So this is what that looks like. You've got a sink in here. You can shower in this area here. Take your bath over here, which is nice because it's like a super deep bathtub. And then I keep my hiragana katakana chart in here because why not study while you're in the shower, be productive, yay! And then coming this way, back out of the bathroom, we have mini fridge, microwave, dishes, and then in here, this is my messy bedroom. Sorry, I'm in the middle of moving. This stain on the wall is from my black clothes because I'm a baby and refuse to hang anything outside because there's spiders. So, this is where I actually hang all my stuff to dry. This is a table which pulls out, which is really nice and convenient if you want to use that. These shelves belong to me. The chairs come with the apartment as well. The kotatsu is mine. This is where you're supposed to hang your laundry, put your futon out, etc. I do put my futon out sometimes after I inspect for spiders, but I do not hang my clothes out there. It does come with air conditioner. I have a space heater. There's a closet. This is the desk area. And then there's some more shelves here. This is a security system that I was told not to touch and not to use. To get up into the bed, we have these little stairs, and these actually open. So this is like my makeup, electronics area. So if we open this, I've got makeup in there. I've got electronics in there. Got the bed with the futon, some more shelves. And then here is a storage area where I keep like my futon, my extra futon, and everything. So, yep, that's my tiny little Leo Palace apartment, which is in the process of being destroyed, so there's stuff everywhere! Yay! So that was my old apartment. I absolutely loved it. I thought the location was sometimes a little bit inconvenient as far as when the weather was bad trying to get places, but it was a nice apartment. It had everything that I needed. It came furnished, and I enjoyed living there. However, my new apartment is in Kyoto, Japan, and I am absolutely in love with this apartment. It did come unfurnished, which was fine because I had a lot of furniture anyway, and you can get most things from the recycle shop here really cheap and still in very good condition. But let's go ahead and take a look at the situation here. Let's go. Sorry about the traffic noise, but we are situated right across from this incredible temple here. which is really cool. And there, my friends, is Kyoto Tower, which is really cool when it's lit up at night. I mean, honestly, how can you hate on living across from this? You just can't. My first night here by myself, these guys scared the crap out of me because I was walking late at night by myself and I saw them out of the corner of my eye in the dark. Yep, but they're really cool. Security. Yay! This place has its own coin laundry room. There's 2 washers and a dryer. The washers are 200 yen and the dryer is 100 yen, so not bad. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for it. This is going to be my brand new apartment. Well, this is my brand new apartment. I still need a few things. Everything isn't completely put together, but you'll get the idea. So, let's go. This is what the front door area looks like. Take off your shoes when you come in. I don't have a trash can recycling thing yet, so here's my recycling bag. I keep my keys and my sunglasses and like gloves and things over here, and my note to myself to remind me to take my lunch to work. Here we have my pantry where I keep all of my pots and pans and everything too, and medicines and lunch stuff. And then down here is the shoe closet where I also keep my towels and my toilet paper. Guys, hold on just a second. Can we see how big my kitchen is? Like, I can fit more than one person can be in my kitchen at the same time. If you watched my video where my friend and I made chocolate for Valentine's Day, and I'll put a short little clip in right here. All right, so now I have not chopped but broken my chocolates into pieces.
I got chocolate chips everywhere, the problem.
Yeah, you couldn't fit more than one person really in my kitchen at the same time in my old apartment. In here, there's so much room for activities. So anyway, yeah, this is the kitchen setup. This is a toaster oven and microwave combo. Usually you would put a fridge here, but I do a lot of cooking at home. I needed a bigger fridge, so I got a bigger fridge. And this is the bathroom. As you can see, it's pretty small, but it's fine. And you have the traditional like Japanese deep tub. I've got a shower curtain here because I don't want anything getting wet. And yeah, that's the bathroom. And then the bedroom. So I keep my fridge here because like I said, I need a bigger fridge because I cook a lot. We also have my little drink bar area. Oh, I didn't turn my light on. Ding! Oh, so cute. And then we have bookshelf, TV, which I just use Apple TV. My bed, which it's so nice to have a real bed and not a futon. Don't get me wrong, a futon is fine, but there's nothing like having a real bed. Right here is where I have a clothing rack for my clothes. Eventually, I will not have any green hangers. Everything will be black. This is my online teaching / getting ready for school area. I teach here online. My guitars, my ukulele, and then this is the actual closet, which I need some organizational stuff in here, so please do not judge me. But we have like perfumes and things, papers, clothes that don't get hung up, which will be organized eventually. All of my makeup and skincare, and then we have luggage, things that I need to mail to my mom, electronic stuff, and socks and underwear and hair cutting stuff down there. If we come this way, we have my lovely balcony. Yay, let's go out here. So the balcony is pretty small, but it's fine. Oh, my plant is not doing too good from the move. But anyway, I live on the quiet side of the road, which is really nice, especially with all the filming and stuff that I do. If you can see, you have mountains over there in the distance, which is really cool. And actually from one of the other areas, you can see a temple over there, which is cool too. And then at night, you can't tell right now, but You can see Kyoto Tower lit up in the distance. I definitely get a lot of use out of my balcony. I love to come out here and drink coffee in the morning, especially on my days off. I love to come out here at night and get some fresh air, enjoy the view, have a drink, have some wine, whatever. It's amazing. I love my new apartment. And that pretty much wraps up my living/apartment experience here in Japan, which I think has been a really, really good one. If you have any questions about apartments, housing, living in Japan, traveling in Japan, teaching in Japan, or getting your TEFL certification, you can feel free to follow me on my social media, or if you just want to follow me on my adventure, you can message me there as well. You can also follow the International TEFL Academy on their social media and check out their website, and feel free to message them with any questions. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!